I started because it was one of the tools that we had to share content with the students, a way to keep like an archive of the PowerPoint presentations that we were using in the class, and a quick way to communicate with them. The first years that I used it, it was quite basic. Just this is what I used in class, and I'm going to put it there so you can have access to it. And then over the years, I've been learning other functionalities and trying to add them to my teaching.
This notion of having somewhere where to put your stuff for students to access it is taken for granted. You know, it's something that we work with. We have worked with that always.
I feel I'm more connected to my students. I feel that it's not so that the course is not just the lecture time that they're in class with me. I feel that that I have that connection with them for a for a longer period.
There are many different ways to use a forum. Most people just use it to distribute the information. But you can set it so that you can put the student discussion forum, you can put a discussion topic, ask them to discuss, you can grade it, or you can just simply put separate form and just for the purpose of where the student can post their questions.
When you're in class and you want to create that conversation, but it takes a lot of time, of class time. So if you're able to bring that conversation and make it happen outside the class, it's great, because also you can take the students when they're ready to have that conversation. Sometimes they're not ready when they're in class.
It's a great opportunity for students that you would not hear otherwise to make their voices heard. You know, in the classroom, you know how it is. There's going to be some, you know, people that have greater self-confidence, and other will be intimidated, and although they have a lot to offer, they don't talk much. You hear them online.
Particularly with the discussion, group discussion, I find that when I ask them to discuss before the class, and they tend to be more attentive to the class. So I find that they're more engaged in the class.
I think it's a way of giving the students a little bit more of a say in the process.
To be able to submit the assignments online, I think that's fantastic. I used to have the students to send me their assignments via email, but you always have the problem that they said I sent it, but you didn't receive it, or they forgot the attachment, or when you say, you know, it has nothing to do with me, it's Moodle and it's there, and you upload it there, and they do the same for all classes. It's so much simpler for us. And then you download all of them in just one file. You can select if you want to do it anonymously or with the name of a student. It's amazing. And then the fact that once you've marked everything, you can just put it there and it's sent automatically to the student.
It's like playing a bit, you know, to put together your site and so it becomes like a very relaxing task, I would say, that you do before the course.
Like a bulletin board, a board where I put things and then read this and now this, and bringing their attention to one or the other contents. So mainly to share information that it's current, but also like as an archive. When they need to work on something, they can go back and see what we did that week, and so that's more or less how I use it.
The principle is pretty much the same. You open it, you add it, you provide content, ideally a set of instructions so the learners know what to do with that feature, where to click, for example, and then go from there.
You can add each time, you know, maybe this term I want to add a bit more online quiz. And what is nice thing is that once you build up the content, you can transfer that into a next term. And then over time, after 5 years, you have more things in it.
Basic level of using it, it's very simple, and the drag and drop functionality that's new from last year, it's amazing. You just put it there. You take it and insert it. It's just so simple. So I think it's great. For things that are more complicated, it takes a while to learn, but just like, you know, like everything with technology.
The beauty of Moodle that I found, not only it's extremely user-friendly, but you have a lot of, you know, I like it. I like things to look nice, you know, so you can choose whatever character, colors, and how you want to organize the material, how you want to call each of the various sections. So it all unfolds into bucks from week to week, and I find that really, really convenient.
One of the main advantages of Moodle is that you can easily delete things. So if you do something that you do not like, just click on the delete button and everything goes back to its original state.
I think it's the future, you know, I cannot see it otherwise. I mean, we see all the young generations with their device, they're always on mobile, so the easier it will be to access all these tools from their mobile device, the easier our job will be.
I would say that my suggestion would be just go there and explore.